Hello book lovers! Today I'm going to do a little mini book haul because I just recently got just this one set of books, but also I'm going to show my latest to be read pile, or my most urgent to be read pile because, you know, I just started making this channel, so these are all books that I've gotten like since the beginning of the year that I'm really excited to read. So I just got these books and I put them in another video, but in case you haven't seen it, bam! Wizard of Oz collection, the full Wizard of Oz collection. There's 5 volumes and they're so pretty! This is 4 and 5. Let's, you know, start backwards. 3. 2. I think this one's probably my favorite because, you know, shiny green emerald city. And number 1, which is actually in hardcover, which is whatever, I'm over it because this is a really pretty cover too. And the thing that's really awesome is look at these freaking spines. So I can't hold all 5, but look how pretty. Oh my goodness, they're so gorgeous. Ugh, they look so good on my shelf. So that's my little mini haul of books I just got, but I'm also going to show you my latest to be read pile. So these are probably books that I'll read hopefully within the next few months, and maybe I'll do some reviews on them. So here we go. Losing It by Cora Carmack, and this is actually really exciting for me because this author is a friend of mine. This is the first friend I have who's gotten published, and you know what? It's gonna just keep happening because my school is full of awesome people. I met her at my school, and there are lots of other people I've met at my school that have gotten published already, but I didn't really know them exactly. But this is my friend. There she is, and she's so pretty and funny and wonderful. And I did start reading this on like the Kindle app, and I really liked it. So, yay! We've got Switched by Amanda Hocking, which is the start of what, a trilogy, I believe. I'm really not a huge fantasy person, but I did read one of her earlier novels. It was a zombie novel. I got it on my Nook before she actually got like put into print. This was when she was just self-publishing. And there was a lot of like grammatical errors and stuff like that that really annoyed me. But I was totally into the story, so I figured I'd just give this a try and see, hopefully with an editor that, you know, her stories have probably gotten a lot better. Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. In case you don't know, this is kind of about incest. Yeah, I don't know. Falling for You by Lisa Schroeder. Anatomy of a Single Girl by Daria. Snadowsky. I shouldn't have even tried to pronounce her name. This is the sequel to Anatomy of a Boyfriend, which I read so long ago. Teeth by Hannah Moskowitz. I enjoyed Invincible Summer, and I do have her other 2 books, but I haven't read them yet. But this one recently came out this year, so I picked this up because it actually sounds really cool. It's another boy protagonist, which I really like. I love boy protagonists in YA, and I didn't realize that there's like a supernatural element to it. So it's pretty interesting. The Fire in Fiction by Donald Maas. This is actually a craft book. I've been trying to read a few more craft books for school. If you saw, I just read The Plot Whisperer. Actually, I still haven't finished, but I did make a video about that. And when I'm done, I'll probably make a Writing Wednesday video about this one. Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. I am so excited for this book. I can't even tell you. I saw the movie, and when I originally saw the movie, I didn't realize that it was a book. And yeah, which makes me sad because I would have definitely read the book first. But I loved the movie. Loved. And everybody on booktube channels has been reviewing the movie and the book, and people say the book is a little bit different, and people seem to love it too. So I'm so excited. This is definitely going to be the first out of this whole pile, the first thing that I read. Requiem by Lauren Oliver. I am so excited for this. I am really not a big like, fantasy person or series or trilogy person, but this is the final book in her Delirium trilogy, and I am obsessed with that. And oh my goodness, I'm sure you've probably heard, but they're making it into a TV show, and I can't freaking wait. And the really cute boy from The Secret Life of the American Teenager is going to be Alex, so yes. Call the Shots by Dan Calame. This is the third I don't want to say book in a trilogy, they're more like companion novels, but somebody at my school suggested the first book, Swim the Fly, to me, and because I'm writing about a boy protagonist, and she just gave me a suggestion of like a fun boy book, and I had never ever heard of these books or this author, but all three of them are about this trio of friends who have these crazy plans. In Swim the Fly, the plan for the summer, their goal was to see a naked girl, and basically just all this hilarious stuff happens along the way as they're trying to accomplish their goals. And then there was Beat the Band was the second book that was really interesting, and now Call the Shots. What's really cool about this, though, is that each book is narrated by a different friend, and you really don't have to read all of them in order or anything because they each each boy gets his own story. So I think that's really cool. I love it when contemporary books have sequels or companion novels or something like that, because usually that's something more done in like fantasy. So yay! I really am excited to read this too. This will probably be the second one I read after Warm Bodies. Gayle Forman's Just One Day. I loved If I Stay and Where She Went, so I'm very excited to read this. I actually had to buy it the day it came out, and I was flying to school that day, and I was really upset that I probably wouldn't be able to get it until I got home, but I checked the airport bookstore and it was right there, so I bought it. That was back in January, though, and of course I haven't read it yet, but that's besides the point. I'm going to. The Difference Between You and Me by Madeleine George. And lastly, Between the Lines by Jodi Picoult and her daughter, Samantha von Leer. I think that's so cool that she wrote a book with her daughter because Jodi Picoult really writes adult books, which are incredible. So I have a feeling this is going to be pretty freaking awesome. And it actually sounds really cool. It's about a girl who is obsessed with this one book. Like, it's her favorite book that she reads about this prince, I think. And suddenly he is coming to life, or she is getting sucked into the story. I'm not sure, but I really think that kind of thing could be potentially really fun. And you probably can't see this. I don't know if you can see that, but the writing is green. This book is printed in green. The only other book I ever knew that did that was Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater, was printed in blue, and then Linger was printed in green, and Shiver was printed in red. That's cool, and the thing is, I feel like you've got to be pretty freaking, like, famous, or your book has to be pretty freaking awesome for a publisher to be willing to spend that much money to print, because I'm assuming that it costs a lot more to do that. But anyway, it looks so cool, and it kind of adds to the whole, like, ooh, like, fantasy element. I don't know. I'm excited for this, but as you can see, I've got a lot of books to read, so yeah. Here, let me see if I can, this could potentially go really bad, but, this is my most urgent to-be-read pile, and in case you don't know, I have, hundreds, almost 300 books that I haven't read. This is totally gonna fall. I should really put this down. Yeah, I've got about 300 books that I haven't read yet, so yeah, but these are all recent purchases, and they've gotten moved to the top of the line, and I'm really excited, and I'll probably do some reviews on some of them. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books, or which one I should read first, or anything like that. Okay, thanks. Bye. Now go read.